Another story for you. Um, 2 months before Lahaina burnt down, they used a Japanese submersible. They said that the way that our islands fit on the hot spot, that it produces solid gold, not veins of gold, but big solid gold. Uh, they used a submersible, and 3,465 feet, I believe, off the southwest end of the Big Island, where you're seeing some small earthquakes, but mentionable. Um, Also, they had mapped out all of the seamounts and all of Hawaii. Did you know that Honolulu is the largest city in the world? It is. Um, every single province, town, and all the islands falls under the city of Honolulu. We almost became the hub of the Pacific, but we had something that happened. It was before SARS. It's SARS. Never 8 years it couldn't find a way. Anyway, we don't want to get into trouble because then I have to read all this stuff. Sorry. And a long time ago, this has to do a little bit with breathing, but this lady and their family owned. By the way, the passion fruit's trying to take over the tree, so I'm untangling it, and I'm going to move the passion fruit. You can see I'm moving it over to the fence, and these plants and things like this will overtake stuff, but it will strangle it too, because the ants love putting their aphids in it. You can see all the curly edges. We should have another thing out here to trim it. And the chickens, God, that's a big fly. Big fly. I think that's the kind of bites. Anyway, I even see bees out here today. I'm trying to save this noni tree. They've been living in it. And, oh, the branches. That tree underneath there, the one that looks like that. You see that tree? That little tiny tree that's growing to the next to the noni. It grows real tall. It has beautiful yellow flowers. A friend of mine gave me that. She had a nursery down Waianae Valley Road. She had a nursery, and they sold a lot of bougainville. But that particular plant, she gave it to me after she came home one day and her son had shot, well, I don't know, I think he stabbed her daughter-in-law. And they moved into town. I saw them recently. He's there in his thing. A couple of other children are doing just great. There used to be a lot of warring. There's warring trails as you come into our Caldera, because Waianae means water. We have water. Nanakuli means no water. And people didn't stop there, because if you stop to visit somebody, they give you food and water. Okay? So that's just for your information. So I'm in here with this tool. My favorite tool. By the way, my grandpa taught me how to sharpen things. If you want to learn, or you want something you want to learn, put it down. I think I might be able to have something for the camera to sit on to do the dresses and to cut the patterns, to show you how I have a dress that I want to make 7 more like it. And so I'll show you how I use a pattern from that dress to make another one. And my rosemary bush, just like my papaya, I dig up the roots. I get the dirt in here. I just dig up the roots. So I've decided that I'm going to take that orange stuff. I'm going to go around my, this is the thing that they keep digging up too. Oh my gosh. I'm going to put the sprinkler on it and keep them out of here. water down their stuff. But this, I kept digging it up. And it's shampoo. It's a ginger. And it's a shampoo. It's just starting to sprout. I'm going to come straight across around it, and then I'm going to grow stuff in there. I'm filling up that big black bucket with soil. I have potatoes that are ready to, you call them, when you get a little knot on the spud, like it's sprouting, if you put them in a dark place, I'd love to go around. This whole thing was basil. You walk in here and it smelled so good. So, love you. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. These potatoes, there's white flies will try and get to them, so I have to plant them. And you can see each one of those little black ones. I don't know if they'll sprout or not, but I thought somebody threw them away, and they showed me they had put them with a lid on it, and you don't want to do that. See, that one's already starting to sprout green, and this one is too. And if you want to, you can cut them off so that, like I do little V shapes, but you have to wait for that part to skin over. And these are Yukon Gold. I just got them out of Costco. Well, this one's starting to get a little weird white. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's probably from them working out here. They were working with sheetrock, so they're all going to need a rinse off. More than likely, I'll rinse them off before I plant them. So, the plan was to plant them in here so that the stupid chickens don't dig up my whole garden. Yeah. That's how I grow. The red ones, well, they grow really good. And I had some in here on the floor with just the sunlight, but I think they need fresh air. I could open the window, but the white flies kept coming in. Which, this is my sprayer. Oh, somebody took it. Oh my gosh. No. And then I started getting out some of my art stuff, and this is how you make fuel. No, they took my sprayer. Why they do that? And there's all of his surfboards. So he was kind of in a mean mood yesterday. I don't even want to wake him up. That's what's going to happen. I'm going to turn the light off. I'm going to leave him in the dark. Look at it. This one's already got roots on it. Ooh, that's going to be a good one to plant. Wow. This one too. Oh no, that's a piece of string. Ooh. There you go. Potatoes, potatoes. I was going to grow them in boxes because they do really well growing in boxes. I get the boxes over there. And then, if I do that, I can put this orange stuff over top of the boxes. And so chickens started digging out this one. I pulled it out here and they started digging through the soil. So I covered it up with the boxes for now. It feels like it's getting hot, but I'm a little bit tired of cleaning up from the chickens. I hope to take and make that area orange. And I think you might get to see her babies. Let's see. Hi, Kitty.